Hello and welcome back to another episode of Unique Weapons and Armor of Tamriel. I'm your host, Outlaw0420, Priest of Azora. In this series, we go after the unique named weapons and armor in the Elder Scrolls Online, and I also give you the financial value if you're looking to make some quick gold. Today's unique weapon is the Claymore of the Crucible, which is part of the Duelist Silks set. We can get this weapon by defeating the Queen of the Lava, who is located in the rift in the dungeon Blessed Crucible. You can get to this dungeon by either traveling to the Fort Helmet Way Shrine or the Troella Way Shrine, as well as just directly traveling here to the dungeon itself. This is a dungeon drop, so you may have to travel through this dungeon multiple times to get this weapon to drop. Unfortunately, it is the final boss that drops this, so you might have to do it a couple of times. Alright, we're going to run through most of this. I'll stop at the bosses to give you some information about them, but other than that, we'll see you there. Alright, and this is our first boss, the giant Cleaver, or Gunt, the Cleaver. He does everything that a giant does. He has a big cleaving thing. He does a roar that stops you from moving attacks. Do be careful when he does this big smash. If you do it near the stairs, he can drop you into the stairs. So do be careful with that. But like I said, just stay out of the cleave and you'll be pretty much good. Alright, this is the next set of bosses that you have to fight. It's a big pack of werewolves. After you get them down to half health, then you need to transform, and then you'll need to defeat them as wolves. You do have to go through a gauntlet of small enemies before you get to the main boss. So this is that gauntlet of small enemies. Each one of the wolves that you're gonna have to fight really doesn't do much. They all have cleave attacks that you have to watch out for. Just stay out of stupid and you should be fine. Alright, this is the next boss, Tear of the Faceless. And she's really not that hard. She just has two little Dorogs as companions. She does have a big heavy attack, so make sure you block with that. Other than that, she really does nothing. And she's really just an easy boss. I believe they just put her here just to pad out the dungeon, which kind of sucks, but hey. It is what it is. There you go, she drops and it's easy to go. This is the next section with the next boss. You're gonna have to defeat a whole bunch of people, and then you're gonna have to fight two different bosses before you get to the main boss. So we're gonna pass through all of that. The first set of monsters you're gonna have to fight are scarabs, fire scarabs. They have a lot of fire damage. Just stay out of their fire attacks and you should be fine. The next one is a scorpion that you're just gonna have to stay out of its sting. It will hit the floor and shoot up geysers of poison, but they're real easy to dodge. Once we get to the actual main boss, which is Troll King, I'll be back with that. probably the best part. Squishes her. The Troll King just has a bunch of melee attacks, as you can see. He does do a roar that you'll have to stay out of. But mostly you just have to stay out of his attacks. Like here comes the big smash. As long as you stay out of all of his attacks, you should be fine. Alright, and now there are only 2 more bosses left in this dungeon. Alright, and this is another little mini boss, just like that other boss, the Faceless, was pretty much just added to pad out this dungeon. So, he does really nothing too horrible. He does have a couple of minions that you do have to watch out for, but he has your basic like sorcerer enemy attacks. Nothing like super amazing that you have to watch out for. You do have to kill these Atronachs if they come up, because they'll put up a shield, just like the boss in the next one, so not too hard of a boss to fight. Alright, this is the final boss, the Queen of Lava. She does have a lot of fire attacks. Lava does burst out from the center of the stage. She will summon Atronachs that you will have to defeat before, because they'll put up a shield around her, so you have to make sure that you beat them real quick. And you do have to watch out for her cleave and slashers attacks, because it will throw you into lava, and that's how you will die most of the time. Luckily I am a dark elf, so I do have fire resistance. It's not as great as it used to be, but it's still better than nothing. So my advice to you is come in with a team. Hopefully I can defeat her by myself and my companion. So we'll see you on the other side. Alright, there we go. We just defeated her, and let's get our prize. And as you saw there, we got the Claymore of the Crucible. Its weapon damage enchantment increases your weapon damage and spell damage by 320 for 5 seconds. Sharpened is the trait, increasing your physical and spell penetration by 3161. Part of the Duelist Silks set. 2 items add 124 stamina recovery. 3 items add 124 weapon and spell damage. 4 items add 124 weapon and spell damage. 5 items add when you deal damage with a light or heavy attack in melee range, you increase the damage of your light and heavy attacks against monsters by 2036 for 15 seconds. This effect can occur once every 12 seconds. The Noble Duelist Silks is a good set to have, especially if you're doing a heavy attack build. So in other words, you just use your heavy attack the entire time, or light attacks. This set gives you a great bonus to all of the abilities that you need, whether you're a stamina or a magical character doing a heavy attack build. You can get either bonus from this, so that's what makes this such a great set to use. So if you are looking to make a heavy build set, you can use this. You can partner it with Medusa's, or Sergeant's Mail also works great with this. You'll get double the heavy attack bonus, so there's always that. So hopefully this helped you out finding the weapon that you're looking for, and you'll have a unique one to use in your build. If you did enjoy finding unique named weapons and armor in the Elder Scrolls Online and these Dosed Tones, then hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and do whatever else the YouTube gods demand of you, like leaving a comment and liking the video so that way other people can see. I do have many more episodes of unique weapons and armor of Tamriel that you can go and check out. I'll put a link to the playlist in the description down below so you can go and see what uniques we have found in the Elder Scrolls. And as always, my friends, remember, someone out there appreciates you because I appreciate you. May Azor's glow guide you ever warmly. Bye!